Hey folks, when making audio apps for iOS and macOS, there are three popular avenues to consider: building natively with AV Foundation, using a cross-platform solution like Juice, or my personal favorite, AudioKit. AudioKit is an open source framework designed for creating music apps on iOS and macOS. It comes packed with a variety of effects, instruments, oscillators, visualizers, and much more. In this video, I'll walk you through the process of adding or modifying elements within the AudioKit Swift packages while avoiding some common pitfalls, and I'll show you how to contribute those changes back to AudioKit through pull request. Let's get started. One of the AudioKit repos is the cookbook that has various examples of things that you can build using AudioKit. Recently I made a video demoing all of the effects from the cookbook, and I noticed there wasn't an example of the done AudioKit stereo delay. So let's head to the cookbook where we can add a stereo delay example. First we'll create a fork of the project on GitHub. Then we'll clone it to our computer. Now before we start making changes to our repo, we want to create a new branch. This is an area that tripped me up in the past. If you just start working off of the main branch of your fork, you can't submit multiple pull requests. The purpose of your main branch is so that you can create new branches that are synced with the upstream project's main branch. I use the desktop GitHub app for this, but it can also be done in terminal. First I'll make sure that I have the forked repo's main branch selected, then I'll create a new branch called Add Stereo Delay. In our project, notice that we're now working on the Add Stereo Delay branch. Now in super fast mode, we'll add the stereo delay recipe and thoroughly test it on our devices. Extensive testing is really important when adding anything to the main AudioKit packages because you don't want to inadvertently break something in someone else's app. Once that's all looking good, we will push our changes to the branch on GitHub using the Git desktop app. After that, we can return to the original cookbook repository and submit our pull request. We'll include a description of our changes, double check that we're pointed at the correct branch, and submit the pull request. A short time later, tests will be run on the pull request to check for any errors, and a tool called Hounds will check for any formatting issues with the code. If any issues come up, make the corrections, and your pull request is now ready for review. Next, let's say that we want to make some changes to the main AudioKit package, but our forked repo is no longer in sync with the upstream project's main branch. To sync our main branch, I usually navigate to my forked repo on GitHub and sync from there. There might be a quicker way to do this via terminal, but this is just how I do it. Once those changes are pulled into my main branch using the GitHub app, everything is synced, and now I'm ready to create a new branch. Let's name this branch Low Pass Filter Log. To use my local branch of the AudioKit Swift package, I can simply drag the package into my project file, and Xcode will start using it automatically. I generally download a fresh install of the cookbook, and I use that for tinkering with the other AudioKit packages. In the cookbook, I'll add my local AudioKit package, and in that I can add a print statement to keep track of when the low pass filter is being loaded. Once the changes are to our liking, then we can repeat the process of pushing these changes to GitHub and opening another pull request. Obviously, your pull request should do more than just add a print statement, but the process will be the same either way. So when I was doing this initially, one of the first pitfalls I had was that I was trying to work off my own main branch, which is a no-no. And secondly, whenever I was opening up my first pull request, I wasn't even pointing at my own project. I think I just added some text inline and expected it to work automatically. Either that or I just thought Ari would do it for me. But fortunately, he was really patient and waited till I figured out what the hell I was doing. I still don't know completely what the hell I'm doing, but I have a better idea than when I started. And knowing half is the battle. And that's it. Like many things in app development, it's easy once you know how it's done. Hopefully this is helpful to some developers out there and you can avoid some of these common pitfalls. Also, this month is Codevember and I'm going to be working on various app audio experiments on the channel all month long. Be sure to hit subscribe for those. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time.